listen for my instructions, obey my instructions at all times. When I say break or stop, you will stop punching, you take a step back. Understand me? Touch them up.
Tactics, expect Liam come out all guns blazing and Linde to perhaps sit back and then go to work from the 4th, the 5th, the 6th onwards. That is the plan they were talking about yesterday as we get ready for this bout. This should be a beauty. Heavyweight boxing here on Fox Sports.
This is going to be exciting.
And off we go. Southpaw, Talivaa and Linde, the more traditional stance and the much taller stance.
Talivaa are putting on the pressure from the southpaw stance in the opening seconds of round 1. Linde on the back foot.
That loss, a devastating loss for Talivaa, the only one he has suffered.
Yes, and it was a fight that he looked like he was going to win. One shot, one beautiful left hook, and it was all over.
Just pushing Linde back onto the ropes here. Talivaa immediately owning the centre of this ring. 6 rounds, this heavyweight fight. Big left hook there. And down the right getting through. Linde just trying to sit back and take this all in.
Yeah, Linde's just having a look at him at the moment. I think, Dan, you know, just working the jab, using his reach. Or nice little right hand there from Linde.
Talivaa, sparring partner for Paul Gallen back in the day before really making his own mark. And when these two sparred, Linde says, I've got a few more tricks than I perhaps showed him a year ago when he just turned pro. And so far, it's Talivaa setting the pace.
Putting the pressure on.
Oh, 1-2. There gets away. The right from Talivaa.
Linde happy to box at a distance, use his reach at the moment, but he's not being effective.
Good body work.
Talivaa has been, you know, effective so far this round with his pressure and his body work and his headshots.
Linde spent a lot of time on the ropes in these early stages. Now going upstairs, Talivaa.
Punch out of there.
He says he loves fighting the taller fighters. Bigger body, bigger target is his motto.
For sure.
Because 6'1" is not short by anyone's language, but in the heavyweights, he does find himself often in scenarios like this.
Well, we've got 6'1" against 6'6", so it's a fair bit of a height advantage to Linde, and he's moving to the left. He's fighting the southpaw in the correct stance, stepping to the left outside the right hand. But at this stage, Talivaa putting on the pressure with both hands.
There's Talivaa.
Come on, get your hands free, punch out.
With all the power shots at the moment.
Yes.
And they're getting into a wrestle. The overhand right.
Hands free, come on. Break! Step back.
So Talivaa has never been beyond 4, and this is Linde's hope. This is what he's planning on, to just let Talivaa punch himself out.
Well, he probably looks at that Brandon Grash replay. And
good left. Another good left
that shot.
Break! Step back.
Talivaa looking comfortable early.
He is. He's looking strong, walking up to the southpaw stance, outscoring his opponent this round. Johan Linde on the back foot the majority of the round. He's stealing that jab. Nothing in that jab.
So it looks like that man did the business in round number 1. Liam Talivaa, 20 power punches to 7.
Yep.
And certainly the aggressor and the busier as we go into the corner of Talivaa.
Back up. Your head fast, you're quicker. You keep on quicker this guy, right? Use your speed. Rise the distance slowly. You know what you got going for you? Speed and the power. There's a fight. You've got respect out of him already, son. All right? Remember what's my end?
That one connecting upstairs, and then good body shots there. So good range from the Sydney boy, Talivaa.
Yeah, good work from Talivaa in the first round.
There were worries, I know, people around Talivaa when he was knocked out, because it was such a spectacular knockout. What sort of damage that would do. He was training in a week.
Yeah.
He actually had to wait for the doctor's orders to expire. The doctor said, do not go into the ring, do not do any training for a week.
Wow.
He was watching the clock tick down.
1 week.
So he was straight back into it. So Linde coming out here, trying to change the tempo.
Yeah, Linde's got to hurt his opponent if he wants to get some respect. He's on the back foot at the moment, using the jab, looking for that right hand, but hasn't landed the big shot yet. tried a big right hand there, but missed. Talivaa got underneath it well.
He's got the distance advantage, but he hasn't really utilised that yet, Linde.
No.
Talivaa continues to just dominate the centre of this ring. Linde, 7th pro fight in 13 months. He's making up for lost time.
Sure is.
He said the fire burnt out once his amateur career was done. He kept training, but with no real intent other than just to keep fit and healthy living.
Work out of there. Hands free, that's it.
But here he is in the middle of the ring as Talivaa is left.
Talivaa.
Linde back.
He's landing the effective shots at the moment. Linde still looking to, you know, counter it. Oh, on the back foot.
Wild left there from Talivaa.
That was a
did
bomb.
well to evade.
Got a good chin, Linde. Johan Linde on the back foot. Round 2. Liam Talivaa putting on the pressure. Looking to land a knockout blow, but winning the round. There's big shots.
As Linde on the ropes briefly. So he's loading up here, Talivaa.
He sure is.
Again, oh, he likes this. Linde rocked back briefly. Not quite as busy so far, Talivaa, in this round. Linde throwing a little bit more than he was in the first round.
Tries the right hand, just clipped him, clipped Talivaa. Needs to throw that right hand straight down the middle with power against his southpaw opponent. When Talivaa had jabs, that's when he needs to throw it, straight down the middle.
Talivaa's favourite punch, the right, the hook.
Corner.
Oh, that got him. That was a beauty there for Talivaa, the right.
Beautiful right hook. His corner was calling for Talivaa to go the body. He's at the moment, he's hunting the head and being very effective.
Linde with a little look of concern on his face as he continues to push back.
But nailed again there, big left hand.
Now the right over the top. Linde tries to come back with a punch.
Punch out of there. Break.
Come together here with only 20 seconds left in this second round.
Seconds.
Another round to Talivaa. Coming up to the bell.
Again, happy to go the body and just work Linde over. And right now, Liam Talivaa is in cruise control.
Yep.
So, Johan Linde, not entirely happy with the world as we take you into the red corner.
Big breath in.
Linde electing to stand up between rounds.
Yeah, I know he will, but I need you to commit a little bit more. All right, so we've still got 4 rounds. He will start gassing. Maintaining range really well. You need to set that jab up. Get that jab rolling and let that rear hand go. Just do it behind the rear foot and you'll be safe on the counter. Get on the hunt, get on that rear foot, get round the outside and let that rear hand go. So 2 or 3 hard, you'll find your range, and then you'll be right. You'll be off, you'll be into the fight.
In fairness to Linde, this is their tactic. They're waiting for Talivaa to blow himself out here. But right now, Talivaa is so comfortable.
Yeah, he's in cruise control for my money. And I'd be saying to Johan Linde, the punch against the southpaw is the right hand. Straight down the middle. The greatest exponent of it was Kostazoo. No, he just tried it there, but he got nailed himself as well.
Big smile on the face there of Linde. They've done this so often in the past in the gym sparring.
Hands free, come on.
The smile wiped off the face of Linde.
Break! Break! Step back.
Talivaa is a South Sydney Rabbitohs fan. Greg Inglis is his hero. It'll be a dream of his if GI came to watch him fight one day.
Linde's not throwing the right hand when he should be against his southpaw opponent. Talivaa in controlling the fight at the moment.
Talivaa just stalking Linde and not really exerting much energy himself.
No, just picking his shot as he wants to, and he's landing good shots.
Now combinations coming through. That right and left got the ball rolling as he continues to push Linde backwards. Continues to stalk here, Talivaa. Oh, big right butt.
Big right hook. There.
He copped some of that, not all of it.
No, he blocked some, quite a bit of it, I think. But Linde, at no stage so far has really looked like he's hurt Talivaa. He's looking extremely confident. Talivaa putting on the pressure from the southpaw stance. Where's the right hand from Linde? It's not happening. He should be throwing it straight down the middle. That's what the corner should be telling him.
Just happy to see these rounds off at this point, it seems, Linde. Quite at the halfway mark of this bout, this heavyweight contest. Soon we head over to main event. Make sure you're ordered up for Sam Goodman, Liam Wilson, and the footballers as well.
Good punches from Linde there. Best combination he's thrown this fight so far.
Big mark, you can see Linde above his head.
Yes.
Oh. Lovely right there. And now to the body. Talivaa, then he goes back upstairs.
Oh, he comes back with a good right hand and left hook.
Showing signs of life, Linde. Talivaa. That was a strong period there for him. Final moments with this third round. And that's the halfway point of this heavyweight bout.
Yeah, and I think Talivaa has won every round so far.
Never gone beyond 4, this man Talivaa, but he said he has been sparring 8 rounds for this fight. He doesn't think it will be a concern at all getting through 6 rounds. As we listen in.
Don't get tall on him. He's always going to be taller than you. All right? Listen to Langham when he wants to say, hey, get that jab.
Jab, man. You're fast jab. You're faster than this old guy. You just speak. Jab, man, right? You just speak. We don't need a knockout. If it comes, it comes. We're happy to win on points about. The knockout comes to the bonus. Yeah. Breathe.
Get your recovery. Get your heart rate down.
Throw the heart rate down.
So there, don't force him.
Blocks are beautiful. He don't want to be hard. Fast jab, yeah.
And you can see on the highlights, the power punches certainly belong to that man Talivaa.
Definitely.
Come on, seconds, let's go.
But Linde has got power. He's got power. He just needs to let his hands go more. Feeling with that jab all the time, and not following up with the right hand.
Talivaa would love to finish with a flourish. He had plenty of time here, of course. He did get scratched down in round number 1 of their epic contest. He's certainly got knockout power. No question about that. Talivaa stalking Linde. He stumbles into the ropes, but then gets up quickly as he springs back to an upright position. Talivaa, the southpaw. Linde hasn't quite upped his work rate.
No, and he's, as I said, you know, against the southpaw, you've got to take control, whereas Talivaa has taken control of the bout and, you know, putting the pressure on and being by far the more effective of the two. Linde just looking for that one shot, I think, and it could happen, but it's unlikely.
So 4th round here out of 6. Stay tuned, and obviously you've got main event, this fight ordered, you'll do just that. Jonathan Brown is actually the great AFL man, the great Brisbane Lion and Fox footy champion. He's part of the team for this this bout. He'll be on the panel with the usual suspects.
Yeah, terrific stuff. We're on the same flight coming up.
Talivaa happy to dictate terms here.
Break!
Round 4 of 6, and the pace has dropped a little bit here. Talivaa winning every round so far on my unofficial card.
Well, this is what Linde was playing for, but can he sustain an attack himself?
Break. Step back.
I think, you know, Johan Linde's in good condition. He's not breathing heavily.
No, big right there from Linde. Didn't connect, but it had something on it.
Oh,
now, 1-2 there from Talivaa.
Linde laughs at him.
Come on, head straight. Punch out of there. Head straight. Head straight.
Do you just assume, Barry, when you see a boxer laugh, that means they actually were hit and they're trying to show that it didn't?
Yeah, quite often, definitely. Oh, big left hand on the break there from Talivaa. Linde more or less shakes his head, says, that the best you've got?
Talivaa does look very composed right now.
He does. Johan Linde is showing what a tough cook he is. You can see the experience, but just not letting his hands go enough and not being effective enough.
Only takes one punch, especially
Certainly does.
The big boys, but Talivaa doesn't look like he's tiring, not significantly.
Oh, nice work from Talivaa.
Concentration plus from Liam Talivaa. And that man needs to turn this around in a hurry. Only 2 rounds remain.
Yep. Looking pretty marked up, Johan Linde there above the eye.
His professional record pretty good for a man that started at, what, 40? 4 wins, 1 loss and a draw. And all 4 wins, Barry, by knockout.
Yeah,
he ain't out of this. So that's our main event there on the QR code. We'll bring that up once again shortly as we look at the round 4 highlights.
And he retracts, tee up again.
And of course, there is a history between these two.
Have a look at that.
I'd be very surprised if there wasn't a heap of respect as soon as this fight comes to a conclusion.
I'm sure there will be.
They actually both spoke. It is a little awkward for both here fighting each other because they do have such high regard for each other.
Round 5 of 6.
So 2 rounds left here, 6 minutes maximum.
Can Johan Linde get on target with one of those big right hands?
Haven't had a knockout yet tonight.
No, we haven't.
This is fight number 4. It's Talivaa pushing forward.
Step back.
Talivaa looking, big.
Now Linde's in as much trouble as he's been in, but he pokes the tongue out.
He is a tough cookie, Johan Linde. Feeling with that jab, not following up with the right hand or the left hook. Just feeling with the jab. Moving and feeling with it and copping too many shots himself in return.
In amongst the flurry he received there, Linde, yeah, he's still got a bit of power behind that punch.
Oh, he's got the power.
He got one through while Talivaa was going to work in the corner. But they're too few and far between right now. Is powerful left here from Talivaa. Linde now really loading these punches up. He knows this has to be his time if he's going to turn this around.
Yeah, he's got to land something really big.
Well, he'll know he'll need a knockout, surely.
Yes, undoubtedly.
The concentration has not waned. And he gets Linde back on the ropes.
Break! Step back.
Thank you.
Across the halfway mark of this round, round number 5.
Johan Linde is just not throwing enough. He's just feeling with the jab, looking for the right hand, but not being effective with it. He probably needs to try to go to the body at least or do something different.
And each time, Barry, he's pushed forward, that's been the treatment.
Ooh.
He quickly gets shuffled back to the ropes.
Don't hold in here, that's right. Don't hold. Don't hold, Johan. Head straight.
This is as far as Talivaa has ever gone in a professional fight. The question, can he continue? Can he get to the distance here without offering an opportunity for Linde?
Yeah, I don't think there's much doubt in it, the way this bout's going at the moment.
He looks pretty good, I've got to say, Barry. He doesn't look like he's waned at all.
Lovely left hand on the chin, and Linde laughs at it, but that means it must have hurt. He's firing back here.
He might have a granite chin, Linde, but he's worn a few.
He's worn a lot, but he has got a great chin. There's no doubt about that. Oh, he's having a real crack here now, Linde. That's to let that right hand go.
He's going to, you would think, go berserk in this last round.
He's going to have to.
As he is here at the end of the 5th.
Break!
So 1 round left. 5 rounds completed. That man right now is on track for victory, but we still have 3 minutes. And judging by the last 30 seconds, Johan Linde is going to give it the lot.
I think he certainly will. He's got to win by knockout.
round, buddy. We cut 5 centre ring.
I've got to say, and this isn't to pump this fight up, Goodman and Warrenwood. I was speaking privately to Barry. Barry is feeling a little fear for Goodman. Not that Goodman's feeling it, but you yourself. You have real respect for the Rockman Warrenwood.
I've just seen the knockouts that he's scored. He's fought, you know, I don't think he's fought the quality opponents that Goodman has, but he's still knocking these blokes out. Knocked out 15 of 25. So he's undefeated. 1 draw in 25 fights. And number 8 in the world, so he knows his way around the ring.
So that's our main event. And we'll head off to main event shortly, but here we go. This could be anything, this final round.
Box!
Linde talking as well. Can he get into the mind of Talivaa?
He needs a knockout, Johan Linde. Talivaa, unofficially, we think he's won every round. And I don't think the judges would be any different, to be honest.
His posture hasn't really changed, Talivaa.
No.
Linde. 2 minutes 30 to turn this around. No counter there for Linde.
Break!
Every bit of sparring now coming to the fore for Liam Talivaa as he goes further than he's ever gone before in a pro fight.
Good experience for him. Still looking in control, composed, Talivaa.
Bit of balking there from Linde, but he couldn't find a way through. He didn't fool his man.
No.
2 minutes left. Talivaa would know he's sitting on a very comfortable lead here.
Hamstring! Hamstring!
He'd love a big finish himself, though. As Linde really throwing everything he's got into those punches. Oh, that left got through. That's the most damaging punch so far from Linde.
A couple of good shots in those exchanges. Talivaa right above us here in the neutral corner lands a couple of vicious body shots.
Let's go.
Will Silas warns Talivaa after using the elbow.
All 4 of Linde's pro victories have been by knockout. That's what he needs right now.
He certainly does. Tape's coming undone on his left glove. I don't think it'll be stopped to fix it at this late stage of the fight. Just over a minute remaining. Round 6. 6th and final round.
And Talivaa. 1, 2, 3. Linde's got 1 minute here to come up with a miracle, because Talivaa is marching on.
Walking forward relentlessly. Linde got a smile on his face. He must know he's well behind on points.
Hasn't found really a consistent way through the Talivaa defence.
No. He's moving to the left against the southpaw, which is the correct thing to do. But his right hand hasn't been effective. Wow. Oh, big punches being exchanged by both boys, but the better from Talivaa.
Talivaa claiming he was hit in the back of the head. It stung one way or the other. 24 seconds left. Talivaa wants to finish with a knockout here. And he's got Linde on the ropes.
Wow.
Big punching power from Talivaa. He's got the fight in the bag. Looking to
10
finish it off.
seconds. There we go.
KO.
Linde tries a big right hand, big left hook there. The shots he needs to land, but it's too little too late. Oh, great left hand from Talivaa. Right hook through. Wow.
Johan Linde, but Liam Talivaa, ultra impressive.
Yes.
And it looks like he's back on the winners list.
Definitely.
So devastation for him with his last outing, Liam Talivaa. That man should be well proud of his performance tonight. 40 years of age and making it through the 6 rounds.
Yeah, he's
tough. That killer blow to change the momentum of this fight.
But Johan Linde showed his class, showed his toughness, and showed his skill, but he was just outpointed on the night.
So there's the main man, Sam Goodman. In his old territory here, Wollongong, Albion Park, 20 minutes down the road. Well familiar with these parts. And once again, he will fill this joint here at the Wynn Entertainment Centre. He did that last time in March. They love a local boy here on the South Coast.
Dan, he's incredibly popular. He's just such a nice person with it. And
Lieutenant Dan with the result of this one.
Fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for these two heavyweight warriors? After 6 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this competition 60-54 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Liam Godson Talivaa.
The score as convincing as how that fight felt. Big win for Liam Talivaa, winning every round against Johan Linde, the former sparring partners coming together. That is it. Thank you for joining us here on Fox Sports. Now, over to main event. A great card on the way. Enjoy the rest of the night, Barry. Sam Goodman, Janoi Warrawood. That's the main event.